$1 billion in less than a month. I am obviously in the wrong business.
This time it ain't just about being fast.
You don't know me. You're about to.
Daddy's gotta go to work.
Furious 7's ridiculous one-liners and even more ridiculous vehicle stunts have pushed the franchise into the very exclusive billion-dollar box office club, and it's only been 17 days. There are just 20 movies in box office history that have hit $1 billion, and after just 3 weeks, Furious 7 has risen to number 7 on that list with just over $1.1 billion in ticket sales worldwide. The milestone marks Universal Pictures' first billion-dollar movie in the studio's 103-year history.
We need a leader right now that can step up and inspire us.
I understand. Oh! Didn't see it. That's clean glass.
At number 2, Kevin James makes history too, but not at the box office. Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 takes second place, bringing in an estimated $24 million at the domestic box office, and considering the production budget was just $30 million, that's a pretty good weekend. But the much more impressive and even beautiful thing about this movie is the way it brought critics together to offer the snarkiest, rudest, most over-the-top critiques I have ever heard. The criticism sounds like a trailer. Variety calls Paul Blart 2 the sort of movie that goes beyond mere mediocrity to offer possible evidence of a civilization in decline. RogerEbert.com says, truly, there is not a single redeeming moment. And the New York Daily News adds it's the cinematic equivalent of biting into an old, brown banana. Kevin James and company even managed a 0% approval rating from critics on Rotten Tomatoes. On to number 3.
Who would hack into a dead girl's account?
Maybe it's Laura.
Unfriended rounds out the top 3, bringing in an estimated $16 million in its first weekend. Unfriended takes place exclusively on the computer screen. All 82 minutes are a mix of Chrome windows, Skype calls, and wiki pages. And while you might have thought this would turn critics against the movie, they seem to think it's a redeeming quality.
This movie is a big fat gimmick, but holy they make this gimmick work.
It really works.
Unfriended knows how the internet works today and how teenagers are using it.
But if you don't enjoy the idea of watching a computer screen for an hour and a half in a movie theater, you're not alone. The cinema score for Unfriended is a C, which is actually worse than the Paul Blart disaster. The real winner here, though, is the studio that spent $1 million to turn the 80-minute Skype call into a feature film, meaning Unfriended has brought in 16 times its production budget in 3 days. As for next week, the ultimate cougar hits the big screen.
Tell me something I can hold on to forever and never let go.
Let go.
For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrus.